one is there's like this one asshole who decides to like put 21 or more items in the 20 or less lane. You know who you are. Welcome to the Ryan Bought Too Many Bananas giveaway.
We just walk by every morning, then like, can I have my morning banana?
Oh my god.
I live next to one and I still don't shop at it.
If you ever go to one, Brian, just get the gummy bears. Thank me later.
Okay,
Make sure
I'll get that noted. Okay, next store we have Safeway.
Oh, my baby.
Can we say Vons too? Because I've never stepped into a
so the thing about
they're all the same
Safeway.
store.
Yeah,
they are
so
literally
okay.
the same store.
So the thing about Safeway, it has two names for some reason.
No, it has
Actually,
more than two.
More than two. There's like
There's
Tom
like
Thumb.
10.
Oh wait, aren't they?
Yeah,
Don't they go
Safeway
by?
is a company that owns like 10 grocery stores.
Oh wait, don't
Okay,
they
I've
have
just
one?
never.
Yeah.
Isn't it called Albertsons? The other one I'm thinking of.
That's where I work, and I love it.
Albertsons now owns them, so yes.
Oh yeah, there's an Albertsons kind of near me too.
Okay, so just the Safeway stores.
The Safeway umbrella?
Stores.
Yeah, I've never
Safeway
stepped into
family.
an actual store called Safeway, but I've stepped into the sister stores. So.
Yeah, so for Safeway, if you've actually been to the actual store, you can say that. Or if you've been to one of its sister locations, then you can also talk about that too.
Actually, no. Let me clarify something. Vons is kind of like the Hardee's to its Carl's Jr.
Oh.
Bonds was they acquired them in I think in 2018 or 2019 was acquired, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Bonds went bankrupt and then they got bought.
Oh, interesting.
Didn't know that.
There's a total of how many? Oh, there are so many names. Lucky's is also a Safeway company.
Wait, is it?
Oh.
I didn't
Yes,
know.
there is
how
a-
fitting! He died Safeway in a Safeway franchise.
Damn, I think we need
There's
to
a
go
total
back and
of 20
rethink about
different
this.
companies owned by Safeway and Albertson.
My whole life has just been run by Safeway, and I didn't find out. until
Right.
today.
I
Oh,
love Safeway and I love it to death.
Don't tell her about
Okay,
him. Don't tell her how much of Amazon controls.
Okay, so
Oh,
let's
God.
talk about the actual Let's talk about the actual store. Item variety. They have a lot more
Phenomenal.
in terms of necessities in Safeway.
I feel like me getting excited about Walmart is really fun. This is like that for Grant.
It is. Okay. It's not quite there. I have a few stores that I rate. Safeway for me, I already know what I'm rating it because I've thought about this. I know where it stands in my book.
Yeah, so Safeway, it has a lot more items. The meat selection is actually really good at Safeway.
They have legit butchers. You
They
can get
do.
whatever cut you want, whatever thickness you want. You can get anything ranging from choice to prime.
They do, and that's
I love it.
Not
And
sure the Safeway nearby me has that. Has a butcher. No,
I
it
think
does
only
have a butcher. Never mind.
It has a butcher. They normally keep them in the back, and they used to have the butcher windows open, but they closed most of them now.
Oh,
It's-
that makes sense.
Yeah. The reason I said that is because my family never goes to the butcher at Safeway.
Same, but
That
If
was the first job I had.
If there's like a slab of meat that we need, we just go to the nearby refrigerators and then just get some steak, some fish, maybe some chicken.
Also, I want to add real quick, Safeway's alcohol selection, it is.
T1.
They have a lot of alcohol.
yeah, they got so much.
Like,
I
it
love
literally
it.
takes 2
Yeah.
aisles of alcohol for them to.
I
Oh,
wish ours was
yeah,
only
yeah.
2. We have a full 3 or 4.
Damn.
Oh. I just remember I really liked going into the alcohol aisle when I was younger at Vons because they had a camera in there, and
The beep
they had
beep.
those little TVs.
Oh yeah.
I'm just dance in front of the TV and watch myself. So now I can actually buy stuff from there and dance in front of the TVs. So that's fun.
They're like, damn, who opened the bottle for her already?
Not only that. In the alcohol section, they also have certain mixes. So there's a margarita mix, a Bloody Mary mix.
Yeah,
you
they
can't find that very often unless if you go to a Bethmo.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Bev. I mean, I have, but not.
Yeah. Safeway, we do all appreciate it has a lot of items. Pricing at Safeway, it's not that bad. I think it's okay.
I think it's fucked on my end.
really.
If
I
you're
have
a
a
club member, yes,
if you're a club
fine.
member,
If you're a club member, there you go. If you have the club card,
Yeah.
have
you get
employee
the
discounts
price
still.
then you get discounts.
I still have my employee discount.
Really?
Ooh.
So for me, Safeway is honestly also the cheapest to shop at.
Okay, so
Really?
now for the long lines at Safeway. I've never encountered a long line at Safeway either. I mean, I have
There
a
were-
few times, but it wasn't as bad.
There were always long lines at the Vons nearby. So
We have 2 to 3 people in a line, and then they open up a new one. Always.
It's-
Oh.
they could never hit.
It's always filled up, and it's always filled up, and it's mainly because like what I said before is that people get off work at a certain time, and they're hitting the grocery stores on the way back. So
Oh yeah.
that's my situation. However, sometimes there are also lines, and there are also like some lines that are caused by stupid reasons. Like one is there's like this one asshole who decides to like put 21 or more items in the 20 or less lane. You know who you are.
Right.
And secondly, in the state of California, we can't. The self-alcohol is prohibited at the self-checkout area.
Yeah.
And this is a
Yeah.
common thing nearby me. Is that people would just go to
Really?
the self-checkout with their alcohol, and it's like this. What? When did
Why
that
isn't it-
become a
why
law?
can't I buy it? Oh my god.
Yeah. And then those are the same people who just complain about, when I had to pay 10 cents for a bag.
Oh my gosh, we have to do that at my workplace, and I haven't had many people complain, but it's just so annoying to ask. Like,
I worked at various retails throughout my life, and the thing was just, and I sometimes get this questions like this. When did they start charging 10 cents per bag? It's just like, it's been that way since 2007 or 2009. Can't remember which start date. No, it was 2012.
Yeah.
yeah, I think
it
it
was
was
2012.
Yeah,
Obama.
and then they're like, "What? You're lying to me?" And I'm just like, "No, sir, I'm not lying to you." The
I'm not
reason
lying.
they're doing it,
just-
and then also in the state of California, plastic bags are prohibited.
Yeah.
Like
they
It's
are.
the thin one.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
super
so-
thin ones.
And I always get I also get this question just like this. Can you put this in a plastic bag? It's like this. We don't have plastic, and they get like so fucking mad. They're just like you're lying. Give me the plastic bag now. I'm just like, I'm not lying. Here's the saying that's always been tried and true. Never argue with an idiot. They'll drag you down to their level and beat you with experience.
Okay, so for the wow factor at Safeway, they have a lot. Safeway actually has pretty good wow factors, I would say. Safeway
Specialty
has
ingredients.
not only specialty ingredients, but like they actually have a bakery where you can, set your cake order, and also they have a donut section where you can get freshly baked Safeway donuts.
Brian, you're forgetting one thing, and I know it's because you're allergic to it. Sushi. They have sushi over there.
Yeah, they
Man.
actually have like instant lunches too. Like they sell sandwiches there, sometimes like baked beans.
Just wanna
and all that
add in?
chicken.
Yeah. It's
That-
all right sushi, but if I had to go to like an authentic sushi place, I would prefer the authentic sushi place. Like, what's that?
If you go near closing at any Safeway
Yeah.
to the donut section, if they have enough left to fill like the dozen boxes, they set them for $2 per dozen.
No way.
Oh wow.
No freaking way.
And all Safeway, facilities that are specialty. So, like the butcher, the deli, the bakery, and all those, they always close at 9.
Dude.
So between like 8 and 9, if they have enough donuts left, that's when they're gonna set out the dozen for like $2. In my case, at my store, we would fill up a box. We didn't even check for the dozen. We just try to put as many as we could in one box.
I never knew that. I'm gonna do that next time.
It's great.
Yeah. Actually, for me, like, I like to bake a lot, and Safeway always has like what you want and when you need it. Like, it's like if you run out of confectioner sugar, bam, right there in one aisle.
Oh yeah.
Are you looking for whole wheat flour? It's right down there as well. Don't worry, my man. We got you.
Also, another thing I want to add to about Safeway, I'm not sure if this accounts for all stores, but I thought it's pretty cool that they actually have bank tellers in the certain part of the store. I think
it's not all
varies from
stores.
Safeway to Safeway.
It's only the larger ones.
The Safeway I'm nearby currently has a Starbucks, and that's actually
some of them have Starbucks too in them. But...
Yeah, the Vons in my hometown had a Starbucks in it, and my high school was like the next block over, and we would start at 9 a.m. like every Tuesday. So we would my friends and I would like walk down to the Starbucks in there, get Starbucks, and walk up, and that was fun, and those were good memories. Oh my god!
I don't know. We just always our Safeway has a lot of stuff. So we had a butcher, a bakery, a deli, the sushi place, the Starbucks.
Yeah.
We had a pharmacist.
Oh yeah, Safeway pharmacy.
We had a floral department as well, where you could order like flowers and stuff.
See, Safeway has a lot of wow factors. That's a thing.
By far, my favorite big grocery store.
Guys, you're forgetting one important thing. When you were a kid, they always had those little coupon machines, and you go, and they have them up and down the aisles, and then you keep on grabbing coupons, even though your parents told you not to.
I know. Where did those all go?
I think they got rid of them.
The economy for the children.
The economy.
The children have been ruining the economy by taking coupons.
Hey, it's their fault for making it so like I don't know, flashy and like within our height reach. So.
Yeah, within reach. Yeah, that's the thing. It's
I think
reach.
that was the point, so that way kids would pull on it, so that way they would keep getting coupons.
Yeah, and then show their parents. Their parents would be like, "Oh yeah, okay."
Okay, so Safeway, wait.
But for my parents, they were just like this. Ryan, stop tugging it. Stop getting the coupons.
They would say that. I would still end up with like 20.
Yeah, my mom would be like, "Okay," and then she'd just like shove it into like her purse or something.
It's kind of like Las Vegas.
All right, so Safeway, where are we rating it?
9.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna say like 9 also.
Yeah, it's a 9 out of 10.
Got everything,
in my book.
And they do sell scented pine cones for the holidays, and I'm obsessed with those. So.
I already know the only stores that rank above Safeway for me are small, very specific stores.
Liquor stores.
No, not they are included, but I mean a legit only a butcher shop. Like there was one next to school that I loved because they did dry age, they did fresh cut, as well as they did they just only did butcher shop stuff, but they did that extremely well. The same thing with like the Asian markets near school where you could buy ube.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I miss those markets.
Like those are the only kind of stores that get 10s in my book, because if you need something so specific, you can always go there.
Okay, right. Ryan, did you say your rating for Safeway yet?
No, not yet. I would say like it's around an 8. Like I would give it a 9, but sometimes like if you don't have a club card, sometimes the prices can be a little bit outrageous. Yeah. But I would have knocked it down lower. But like sometimes you also get saltwater taffy from there.
What's it called? You can always get the club card pricing. You just need to ask the cashier.
Oh, I still got the club card. I still got a club card. Anyways, it's just like.
All right.
Hey, at least they'll get like they'll get a discount on gas.
Yeah, they get the points, and I get the price off my food.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We
forgot one more thing. Yeah. Safeway has gas stations.
Yeah, I forgot. Some Safeways have gas stations nearby.
And that's okay. Never mind. 9 again. It's like if you go to a Safeway gas station, it's actually really decently priced.
They are. Gas. Not gonna lie. All right. Next
and it's even better if you have club card points.
All right. Next grocery store. Everyone, the one that everyone seems to think about these days, Costco.
Oh yes.
I forgot.
Costco is an adventure when you start.
Guys, can I just start saying this? Is that Costco is the best pizza place out there,
dude. We'll talk about their wow factor in a bit, but let's stay focused. All right, variety of items. They have variety of items in Costco.
I just remember going right when schools were shutting down, like in March with Grant and Caitlin, and there were lines and everything. But
I remember seeing one of my lawyers from work.
Oh yeah, I was there with you for that one too.
Yeah, dude, Costco, when you step into it and you're trying to find specific stuff, it is just an adventure to go through Costco. It's literally its own like video game at this point.
Even like the butcher section is like so fucking fantastic. It's just
I only have one complaint about that. You can't do custom orders there for certain cuts.
Oh, really?
Fair enough, yeah.
Because Costco has to sell a certain quantity per thing. You can't just order like, oh, I want one steak that's prime in this cut from this thickness.
I see.
But they do have really good rotisserie chicken, like, and you get like to see the huge rotisserie oven in the back.
They lose money on it. It's what they use to get people in. They always lose money on it. They don't make any money from the rotisserie chicken. It actually creates a deficit for them.
I like the chicken there.
Yeah, Costco
it's great.
Actually pretty good.
It's great and it's super cheap.
Really good. Plus, you can also see the bakery, which is also really fascinating.
Yeah. And
again, my biggest thing is I lose money every time I go there.
Another thing that always fascinated me as a kid was the lock-in freezer.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was just like, "Yeah, we're going to the lock-in freezer." Why are you so excited about it? I don't know.
It's really nice, especially when it's really hot during the summer.
Oh my god, Sam.
Definitely.
So yeah, it's something else.
Another thing, the samples.
Oh yeah,
the free samples.
Alcohol.
The alcohol there. Oh my gosh, I just remember seeing all these like cool bottles and stuff.
I like how we just skipped over everything else about like what we're gonna talk about in terms of criteria and just went straight for the wow factor in Costco.
Well,
that's all it is.
My problem with Costco is this: I always spend a ton of money there, but whenever I spend money there, it goes back in and it pays for like my Costco membership, executive card.
That's the thing about Costco. It's like, that's the gimmick of Costco. It's meant for, like, bulk buying a lot of stuff.
No, but the problem is I go in there with, like, Caitlin and something. Caitlin's like, let's look at knives, and knives are, like, $400 there.
What?
Well, Caitlin likes cooking.
I know, but that's expensive, and it happens every time we walk in.
I look at all the, like, blankets and stuff.
Oh, you'll see me in the massage chair area.
I remember me and my buddy, as soon as we went into Costco near school, we looked at the giant ass TVs, and my roommate looks at me and is all like, Brian, let me buy a TV for the new room. It's like, yeah, right, you don't have that kind of money. He starts flexing all the cash he has in his wallet. I'm like, oh wow, you actually do have money to buy a new TV for the room. I'm like, first of all, why do you have that much cash?
Oh, can't relate.
Right. Yeah. So, and then
actually, no. Sorry. Brian, you mentioned about bulk buying earlier. That was like, I had a funny story about like when I was that.
Yeah, no, I was saying like that's Costco's gimmick. They force you to bulk buy.
I know, but I have a funny story about that. And that was like through Instacart, and there was like this one time where I was like trying to shop something through Instacart through Costco, and the reason I was doing that was because it was the ultimate loophole for me, because I can't get into a Costco without a membership card, but I can have someone go in for me with the membership card, and I still get my items. Like there was like this one time where like I was so sick, I bought a hell of a lot of soup and some OJ and maybe some medicine. However, there was another time where like I was trying to buy bananas, and buying bananas on Instacart is really fucking confusing because you don't know if you're buying it by the bunch or by the single, and so this was the first time I was buying bananas through Instacart. I was just like this, not sure if it's buying by the single and by the bunch. But before you go into the comments and just go like this, Ryan, it's a bulk buying thing. Of course, they're gonna sell by the bunch. Yes, I wasn't thinking about it at the time. I did realize my mistake later, and so therefore I was just like this. I want 8 single bananas, and then so. But
you bought 8 bunches of bananas, huh?
Yeah, that's basically what happened. Is like, but the thing was that the guy did not check in on me. It was just like this, dude. Are you sure about this? He could just gone like, dude, you sure you want this many bananas?
I'm gonna just assume that you wanted them.
And I could just told him like, no, give me one bunch. Sorry about that. But no, he just went ahead and gave me like 8 bunches of bananas, and I had to consume them all before they all went bad.
Damn.
He came back with
You could have made banana bread out of them.
Donkey Kong would have beaten your ass for that.
If they went brown, you could have made banana bread.
I know. Actually, that's actually what I did. Like, some like around 6 of them went brown, so I made them into banana bread, and it was awesome. But however, the rest of it, I had to eat, or I had to pine it off to my friends.
Okay.
I was just like, hey,
I wish I would have known you in college, because I would have just ate. But I would have went to your apartment just to eat bananas.
Yeah, I would have taken like a couple bunches. Like,
no, I wouldn't even have taken them. I would have just walked there every day.
Welcome to the Ryan Bought Too Many Bananas giveaway.
I just walked by every morning, then like, can I have my morning banana?
man, if I was living in If I was living in
in the same dorm we were.
In the same dorm building, like that was kind of the plan this year. I would have done that.
Actually, the time I bought that many bananas, I was living in the East Campus, so whoever was like nearby me at the time and knew me,
Grant would have still drove over to pick up the bananas.
Yeah, drove.
Actually, no, I could just like use the bananas as currency. Like, just here, give me some alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The thing is, I did not drink when I was at college.
Okay.
All right, so we went on a whole binge about Costco. So but then, okay, we need to talk about real quick. The lines at Costco, those things are super long no matter what line you try to go to.
They added self-checkout.
What? When? What?
So I was up at the university over Thanksgiving, and I had to go to Costco to buy some stuff to make dinner, and they added self-checkouts to Costco. So now, for me personally, I would normally go in and buy like, 4 or 5 items at a time.
Oh my god.
So much easier, so much quicker. Just go straight through the line.
We needed that for the longest time. Holy
yeah.
And they're also adding a gas station to the one next to campus.
I think some Costco's too have a gas station nearby.
Most of them
do.
do.
It's magical.
Most of them do, yeah.
Most of them do, and they're super cheap, and we got screwed.
Well, compared to Safeway gas, which one is cheaper?
Costco, by far.
Is it really? Wait, how much is it by gallon?
Where I live right now, it's about $2.80, maybe
what?
$2.70.
$2.80 a gallon?
I wouldn't know how much it is for me, but I would say like $3 or something, $3.15.
Holy shit!
Ours is about maybe 20 or 30 cents below the average.
Yeah, then I'd say like $3 for us here.
Okay, so last thing.
What are gas prices for you then? I'm a little worried.
Well,
alright, so
in the Bay Area, they're super high. I thought I told you when I drove through SF that one day, they were $5.
Ew.
Yeah, that's the thing
Sorry.
about.
Again, it's like there's rich people here.
Yeah, that's the thing about Bay Area. We have like hella rich people moving here.
Well,
but at least you guys got good public transit.
I'm not sure about Bart, bro.
Okay, way better than the LA system.
Ryan, BART is the best way if you want to get into San Francisco.
It is
because
true,
if you drive to San Francisco, it's a pain in the ass to park.
Okay.
So expensive to park.
We'll talk about BART for a different episode. Let's finish up talking about Costco. So we already talked about its already different wow factors. Free samples, the bakery, the walk-in freezer. Now let's talk about Costco food. The pizza.
The
hot dogs.
Pizza, man.
The churros.
After they got rid of the Supreme, I don't eat there anymore.
What?
Oh yeah, they got rid of it. I forgot.
Are you serious?
I don't know why. Yeah,
COVID.
I don't know why.
Because of COVID.
Oh, COVID. Oh, okay. But still, like Costco pizzas are so great. Like, if you put like all the pizza chains into one parking lot with a Costco, I'm just gonna go to the Costco.
Yeah, dude.
That's it.
Costco pizzas, the prices are so cheap. I remember me and my friend one time, we went there for dinner. Both of us got like 2-3 slices of Costco pizza, and we ate that and just considered it dinner. I'm like, yeah, this was a good idea.
After lecture on some nights, I would make one of my friends drive me to Costco so I could get dinner.
So you could get the pizza.
No, I could get the hot dog for $1.50. You'd get a hot dog and a drink.
I just remember there's this the vending machine filled with water bottles, and it's only $0.25.
Oh yeah,
those are so you would never see that anywhere else.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. I asked my Instagram one time, Domino's pizza or Costco pizza. Costco pizza won by a landslide, man.
Domino's is booty.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well,
whenever like someone organizes a pizza party like at the school,
it's always Costco, isn't
Costco
it?
pizza.
It's always Costco.
It's always Costco pizza, and I'm just like, I'm crashing that party.
Yeah, that's what
Right.
was like. Yeah, I remember we my old roommates and I went we like walked into like a meeting or something because there was like a sign in the student center that said like oh, we have free Costco pizza, and I was like, ooh, we should go to that. And we literally walked in, grabbed some pizza, and then left. So that was fun.
Not only that the size for the pizza is really great for the price because like for anywhere else like say you have like an elementary school pizza party and they're like just we spare no expense, and then you just get like a sliver of pizza that's like around 15 degrees. But how
else were you supposed to learn math?
I remember those.
How do you know if the school's ripping you off?
The classroom parties with the TVs and like those
watered down punch.
Yeah.
I remember, what was it? It was Pi Day at my school, and I was one of the students. I got 3rd place for memorizing the most digits in pi. And I went up to my teacher. It's like, you can order any pie you want. You can get a chocolate pie. You can get a banana cream pie. You can get a strawberry pie. And then immediately as a kid, I'm like, Costco pizza pie. And my teacher's like, I got you. Hey, I still won.
You're
I
not
got
wrong.
3rd place, so I'm good.
How many numbers did you memorize?
Honestly, I don't remember.
5.
5. No, I'm pretty sure it was more than 5.
The other kids were stupid.
Yeah, so that's my Costco pizza story. Alright, so now that we've talked about Costco at great length, where are we rating it?
One more thing. If we have any international viewers and they don't have Costco where they at, try the Costco pizza.
There's Costco in Japan, I know that.
Yes,
And
they have
there's-
sushi. They have sushi platters.
Yeah, they do.
And there's Costco in Korea.
Oh yeah,
What?
I didn't
I'm
know
going
that.
over there for the sushi then. I want to see how Costco does sushi.
Alright, so Costco, where's the rating?
8.
8 out of 10, really?
Still not a grocery store. You'd be happy they got.
Line
say-
up, Grant.
I don't know, like 8.5 or 9. Just because, like,
that's fair.
yeah, like I don't really know. I mean, I'm always excited to go to Costco, but like I don't get too much there.
Yeah. Ryan, where are you?
Alright.
Where are you standing?
I would say it'll be around a 9. And
Oh.
unlike what Sam said earlier is like on how Walmart is like the Disneyland of stores. This is the fucking Disney World.
I will
Yeah.
agree with that. But
Yeah,
it's not
it
a
is.
grocery store.
Yeah, so but however, I would have given like a full 10 if I were allowed to go in.
Yeah, if there wasn't like a membership type of thing, because I don't have one.
Yeah.
I would have gone a lot more.
I'm gonna put
Okay,
Costco
Grant.
at around an 8 out of 10 too. Because, dude, it is an adventure whenever you look inside Costco. Like, you're just looking around like, okay, I need to buy a whole bunch of paper towels. Where's the paper towel section? It's like, it's an actual adventure. And you can get free samples all the way. You can freaking go look at the bakery and the butcher shop. You can
Now
order
think of
pizza at the
that
end of
feeling and bring it to Walmart.
No.
That's me.
Yeah. Plus, Brian, can I just mention one thing? Is that you could buy a shitload of Tostina's pizza rolls from over there.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's actually
But
that's actually how my college diet was subsisted on.
But that's the
And the
thing.
dinosaur nuggets.
And the dinosaur nuggets.
They have granola bars and Nutri-Grain.
Yeah. So, but the thing is,
Yeah.
the thing is with like Costco. I'm with like Sam. Like I usually don't buy anything from Costco, And also the fact is, like, you need a membership plan to enter the store. I'm like,
and you got to pay for that, like. As if putting in my email for a free one isn't enough. But
I do understand Costco's gimmick. Like, it's supposed to be like bulk buying for like your family.
You don't want
your
to pay
roommates.
for it? Go to Sam's Club.
It is my club.
Dude, I've never been to... Dude, I haven't been to Sam's Club in so many years. Last time I went...
I've never set foot inside of a single Sam's Club, and I don't know what the hubbub was about.
Sam's Club is basically Costco.
I did it once, and it felt disgusting. Like, I should have just went to Costco.
Okay, Grant, we get it. You like Costco. And you have a membership.
Yep.
Actually, how much does the membership cost? Like,
just $60 a year. And
see, I don't have that.
No, you do. You spend more than that on cheese. I know you do.
Okay, but what would I rather have?
You can spend the $60 at Costco and then get cheaper cheese in a larger quantity.
No. I don't like Costco's cheese that much. Costco's cheese slices are not very grand, and I would rather get a small cheese, 2 for $4 small cheese blocks from Target.
Yeah, no. Not at all. Costco
yes at all.
So it's a $60 membership, and on top of that, you can either get the basic membership for $60 or the executive membership for $60. I personally do the executive because a portion of my bill, I think it's like 1 or 2% of it, goes back to paying for next year's membership. So if you spend enough, you don't really have to pay for memberships.
I'm sorry, Costco, but I don't like your cheese that much.
What's the difference between the executive and the basic?
Essentially, one of them will eventually pay itself off if you spend enough money. I think it's not $60, if I'm correct. It might be like $100, so it's $40 more.
So at least the basic membership is cheaper than the Amazon Prime membership per year.
Yeah.
How much is Amazon Prime?
For a normal person, it's about
for a normal one.
For a year?
Yeah, for a year.
I don't pay attention to that.
Okay, so last grocery store we're gonna bring up for this or that, is gonna be Whole Foods.
Whole paycheck.
Exactly.
I've only shopped at Whole Foods once.
I went to one nearby school a couple times, but it was like when my mom was in town and she offered to buy some stuff for me, so I'm like, go for it.
I don't buy anything from Whole Foods because usually everything there is so expensive.
They do have some bougie water.
The one on my bike riding path, they have ramen in a sushi bar.
Oh. Yeah, that's the wow factor for Whole Foods. Is like they actually, like Safeway, they do have like instant food for you to go ahead and just...
No, I don't mean like instant. Like, it was a legit ramen bar in the Whole Foods. It's... The one that I live next to is called like a Whole Foods 365.
Holy shit.
And that's like their brand thing, yeah.
It was cool. I've only been there once. I bought like pork belly, and that's really it. I wouldn't go there again, but it wasn't bad. It was just overpriced and farther away from my house than I need to go for groceries. I
just remember like me being me and going into Whole Foods. I'm like, I want cheese. And there was a lot of fancy cheeses, and I was like, I just want like a block of cheddar cheese, please. So for...
sorry. I want to like step in real quick. Whenever I visit Whole Foods, and it doesn't happen that often, it's just like I always feel like I'm out of my element. I'm just like this. What is this place?
I don't feel like I belong there.
Yeah.
I feel like a peasant when I step in.
Yeah, same.
That's basically it. And secondly, like I still haven't. I went back to like Whole Foods after the Amazon acquisition because I'm like want to know like, okay, so like I have a Prime membership, so like what can I do? What can I get with this? But however, the Prime membership doesn't encompass the entire store, and it's randomized. So like you get like 47% off of an organic white onion per pound.
Yeah, I remember for Whole Foods.
I'm actually looking at the Amazon website, by the way.
Can't you order from Whole Foods on Amazon?
I think you can.
Can't you like pick it up?
Yes, you can. I'm on the Whole Foods, the Amazon website right now.
Yeah, you can do
just
that.
Before we started this podcast because I just wanted to like pull this up.
Yeah, so see, that's the thing with Whole Foods. Like Costco, it has a gimmick. I feel like Whole Foods, it's an acquired taste for some.
You know,
It's
I have
higher
a cheap
wallet.
taste, so I don't really belong there.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste
Yeah.
because Whole Foods is like rich. It's like richer Safeway.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I compare it to. It's a richer
garbage.
Safeway.
Richer Safeway? I don't think it's. I don't think it's like Safeway. I don't think
They
it's
don't
like
have
Safeway.
as big as a selection.
Yeah, they kind of do. That's another thing they're lacking. Their variety.
They
of
have a
items
very
is a-
specific selection.
Yeah,
They
that's
got
the thing.
nice
They're
smelling
specific.
soap there sometimes.
Yeah, that's the thing with Whole Foods. They're specific on products because most of it's like organic, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's an acquired taste for some. Not all, just some.
Well, one of the things is that that Whole Foods is supposed to be marketing as is that it's supposed to be like organic and whatnot. So
Yeah, that's
like
the gimmick.
it's like all 100% organic.
Yeah, again, that's
If it's
the gimmick.
if it's
of-
99% organic, get the fuck out.
Ooh.
yeah,
pretty
exactly.
much.
That's the gimmick of Whole Foods.
It's like the same thing with its shoppers. If you don't have this much amount of money, get out.
Pretty
Ooh.
much.
But
Every time I look at the customers, I'm like, why do they all look rich looking?
Yep.
But
It's the rich
But
store.
on the other hand, if you want to go to Whole Foods but don't have the budget for it, just go to Sprouts.
Sprouts has really good gummy bears.
Yes.
There.
I never been to a Sprouts.
Oh my
I
god.
live next to one and I still
Oh.
don't shop at it.
If you ever go to one, Brian, just get the gummy bears. Thank me later.
Okay,
Make
no,
sure there's
I'll
sugar
get that
Yeah.
noted. So, Whole Foods, where are we rating it?
5?
Yeah. Well, okay. It's good because it has it has the grocery stuff that most of the time I can find, but I don't go there a lot and it's kind of pricey, so I don't know, like a 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5 because, like I said, I don't shop there as often, but I do understand its gimmick. So I'm gonna give it a 5 just because I don't really like shopping there, and it makes me always feel like a peasant every time I shop there.
Yep. Common folk. Weird.
Ryan, what's your rating?
I would say like around a 7. And hear me out. I think them being being a sustainable store is a good route. But however, like if they want me shopping there more often, I would say maybe cater to the Amazon Prime customers more.
Yeah.
Like don't just give us select don't give us select foods that are randomized from week to week. Give us do what Safeway does, do the whole club carpet. If you buy two cases of water, you get them for I don't know, $2 or something. I don't know. I never bought cases of water.
Yeah.
The point is that Whole Foods has a new arsenal, but they need to use that arsenal better. Like I said, I would consider going back there maybe weekly if they cater to the Prime customers more.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. It's a nice place. I do feel like I'm out of my element whenever I'm over there. But
Yeah.
but like I said, their mission, their gimmick is fine. It's just prices. The Prime is, I would just say needs work.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this very long episode of This or That. Sorry if we didn't get to talk about your any other grocery store out there. Another one I just thought of is Trader Joe's, but shoot, we
can go on that for
Trader
a
Joe's
while.
a traitor.
I mean, without explaining, where would you rate Trader Joe's? Just real quick.
7.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7 because I'm not into the most Trader Joe's foods most of the time.
Trader Joe's
But
was
it's
my
a-
childhood. That's all I'm saying.
I would say 7, but can I explain a little bit? I would say it's Diet Whole Foods, but except
Yeah.
you don't have the wide variety selection.
It is cheaper than Whole Foods. I'll give it that. But yeah, sorry if we couldn't talk about Trader Joe's as much. This recording's going on way too long, and we have to end the episode.
I'm
But-
tired.
All
All
an
in all,
hour and a
shop at
half.
Sprouts.
Yeah,
That's
All in all,
fine.
shop at Sprouts.
but
for the gummy
anyway,
bears.
anyways, everyone, thank
Yeah.
you for joining it. thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of This or That. Thanks to Sam, Grant, and Ryan for joining in for another episode, as always.
Thank you.
Well, as always, thank you for having me here.
Nighty night.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Grant, you need to go to sleep now. All right, guys, make sure you subscribe to Apartment 308, like the podcast, comment your favorite grocery store and any funny grocery store moments you had. Share this with all your friends, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.